Phillies hoping Saturday's win was a sign of things to come as opposed to an aberration. Was it? Jimmy Rollins singles to the right. Glanville's trying to score. Vladimir Guerrero. Glanville, pretty hand slide to avoid the tag.
Well, it's a tremendous slide, Carl. The catcher has taken away the whole plate. So you see him looking, well, where do I go? I'll go around and try to reach back. Very nice.
In that Rocky Giant game, Helton tried the same thing, slid right past home, then he was tagged out. Tony Armas Jr. leaves after 3 innings. He got a strained lower back muscle, and the Phillies' bats exploded. Glanville, Estrada, Graham Lloyd walks Jimmy Rollins. Next up, Marlon Anderson gets hit. Bobby Abreu to second. E4. Pitchers don't keep their fielders in the game, H. That's going to happen. Here's Scott Rowland. An RBI stake there. Travis Lee, ball 4. Felipe Crespo gets under one. Good for a sac fly. Glanville's walking. Johnny Estrada. Take your pick. Scott Rowland scores. Jeff Torborg. He's going to walk into the showers. Phillies get 6 in the top of the 5th. Not a good day to be the home plate ump. Jerry Davis. The boring.
Goodness. Big offensive game. Wow. That hurt here in Bristol. That nailed him.
Orlando Cabrera fouled one off. A fan deflected it. He knocked the guy's glasses off.
Tell you what, there's only about 3,000 people there. To hit somebody is amazing.
Here goes another foul ball. Look out! Incoming.
Give him some ice. Hang in there.
Give him a hard hat. 12-4, the Phillies win over the Expos. Rowland, careful. Season high 4 RBI. 6 kisses from the Cubs. B.J. Surhoff swinging a drive off Jason Beret. That's not finding the field. That's out of the yard. 10th home run. Atlanta's got a 3-zip lead. Bottom 1, 4-0. Iguay's on first. Ricky Gutierrez to center. Andrew Jones. Uh-oh. This reeks of a double play.
Well, it was a hit and run, and Eric Young gets such a great jump. He's so far down the baseline, he's got no chance. He knows as soon as he gets out in dead man's zone right here, that's dead man's area right there. I'm out. And Andrew plays it perfectly, and Eric knows he's out. Nice effort to get back, but nothing you can do about that.
All right, Bond 63, respect to the Bing. Sosa's got 54. Look at this moonshot.
Carl, last week we talked about how tempting it is to pitch to Sammy because he's so far off the plate. You can see that there.
Marcus Giles, hang him and bang him off Julian Tavares. His 6th home run. Atlanta happy to see other guys contribute with Chipper Jones not playing. It's 6-4. B.J. Surhoff, big game today. Doubles to left center off Tavares.
And BJ, they haven't been happy with his production. He needs to have a big game, get himself going. They've been playing some Caminetti at third and Chipper in left. Had Chipper not been hurt, BJ might have found himself on the bench. This could be a blessing in disguise to get his bat going.
Atlanta used 7 pitchers in the game, HR. They did not use Smoltz in this game. Backs win. Not going to pick up any ground on them in the West, but the wild card race is real tight. Cardinals and Dodgers up the middle. Pretty glove work there. That's a gem right there.
That is the only way he's going to get him. He didn't have time to transfer it hand out of glove, so nice play right there.
First Vigna in the field, and now Vigna taking Chanho out of the park. 5th of the season. After the first inning, a mess. The rains came. It looked like the world was going to end. A 2-hour rain delay would bring him back out. None on, 2 down. Vigna laying down a bunt, and Karros had a chance. It looked like the step on the bag. Went for the tag, and he was safe.
Well, you're right. He looked like he might have, but it's a tough decision. He made the opposite choice.
The wrong one. J.D. Drew, right center field. Drives in Vigna. Cards go up 3-1. 2 batters later, still 2 down. Bases loaded. Jim Edmonds sitting dead red. All of it.
Carl, I was very surprised to see Chan Ho still out there after the long rain delay. A lot of times pitchers lose their best stuff. I think it's one of the reasons that got to him today.
Cardinals had won 4 of their last 5, HR. They make it 5-6.
Well, they went to T.J. Matthews after the rain delay, and he gave them 4 1/3 solid innings. And actually, their starters had done real well, but he really was the difference in the game. Tony La Russa made that change, and T.J. paid off.
The other thing that the Cardinals are going to have to deal with for a while, Dave Veers out with a strained right hamstring. That's their closer, and Tony says they're going to have a closer by committee. Dodgers not at all delighted with the performance of Chan Ho. Glosses at the plate in the bottom of the 1st, and he is caught looking. Milton strikes out 5 of the first 6 in the game. Let's go to the 4th. Jared Washburn to Torrey Hunter to center field. The top of the 4th inning lasted 1 minute and 55 seconds. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. because Salmon shoots one down to Corey Koski. Menkiewicz with a pick. That's why he's on Harold's Gold Glove team.
And Koski could have very easily gotten there too. Scott Rowland is that good.
There's Jose Fernandez to center. Torrey Hunter making a catch, out number 2. And then the third out. So a $155 top 4, 202 bottom 4. How good is that? Not good if you're in the bathroom. However, the game lasted only 2 hours and 39 minutes, and the Twins win it by a score of 3-0. Eric Milton, very good outing. Special season in Seattle. They appreciate baseball. They certainly appreciate Cal Ripken. His last game there, signing some autographs. They spelled his name. You see Cal right behind second base. And then Brett Boone says, I'm still playing.
Booney's playing for that MVP right now, and I'll tell you, it's going to be interesting if he doesn't get it.
127, 128 RBIs. M's are up 2-0. Let's go to Edgar Martinez. Oi.
0-2 pitch, up and in. Edgar says, come on, son, what's going on here? You know who I am?
It's Josh Towers. Young player with a lot of potential, but that's Edgar. Ooh.
Setting him up. Setting him up.
Who was?
Hadn't seen him before. Edgar.
Set him up for that.
Oh, yeah.
He gave up and out to come back for the 2-run shot later, you're saying?
No problem. Give me a good look at you. Throw up my head, though. I'm going to have to go ahead and spin one on you. That's what he's saying.
It's 4-0, and Jamie Moyer is...
Mr. Reliable.
Pretty filthy.
I tell you, he has been incredible. You forget about Clemens being 19-1, and Jamie Moyer's in a lot of talk for Cy Young. He's been dynamite for Seattle. Not only this year, but...
Rangers, Rob Bell, D. Brown, they went to Marlboro Central High right outside New York together. Sort of a reunion. First at bat, Brown.
It is interesting. First time they faced each other.
That's trouble, as Mike Lamb smothers. A 5-4-3 double play. We're 0 for 1. Second at bat, the buddy again, Brown.
You know, Carl, they faced each other in the minor leagues, and D. Brown was 1 for 9 with just a little bloop single. So it seems like the pitcher's got the upper hand.
So far, 0 for 2. Mark Quinn advances the third on the tag. Let's go to the third at bat. Bell and Brown continue. And once again, it's Bell. But Carlos Pena let it go right under his glove. D. Brown 0 for 3 against Bell, but on base. Bottom 6, down 3-1. Palmeiro 3-2-1.
Well, this guy, been saying it for a couple of years, recognize this young man. 440th career homer, that one right there. And he's hit 37 HRs or more. And we'll come back to him because he's going to hit another one here.
Ruben Sierra just leaves his 19th. Ruben Sierra's 19th. We're tied at 3. Here it is.
Well, like I said, he's going to hit another one. That's his 441st. 37 HRs in 8 of the last 9 years. The 1 year he didn't have 37 or more homers was the strike year. He had 23 that season, so you got to think he would have gone on to hit another.
The A's running away in a wild card race, taking on the Devil Rays. Quick into the 13th inning in a 3-3 game. Signs, everywhere are signs. The A's are flying.
Well, they give Jason Giambi a day off, and Emilio Signs gets a few more swings, and he hammers one.
Not a decision for Tim Hudson. Roger Maris for all-time left-handed home runs in a season. We start against the Rocks, and Scott Ellerton's first start in a Rocky uniform. It didn't go well. His 33rd for Aurelia. Giants are up 1-0.
Aurelia has hit 30 of his 33 home runs in the 2 spot.
Barry Bonds liftoff. Number 61. How magical that number was before Sosa and McGuire. Giants up 2-0. Tepper's got a little rough in the bottom of the first. The hitting coach, Clint Hurdle, comes out, argues with Rob Drake about his balls and strikes. Moments later, Larry Walker was at the plate. He gets punched out, and then he gets tossed out.
Well, they're a little frustrated. Yesterday, Clint Hurdle was tossed out. Buddy Bell actually tossed out 3 players in an inning.
Bell gets tossed later in the game. Everyone got tossed watching this.
Here it comes. Swing, and there's a shot deep to right field. A liner. This one is gone. A home run! And Barry Bonds has hit number 62. And now Barry Bonds is number 1 among all left-handed hitters in the history of the game.
Passing Roger Maris. We continue in the bottom of the 6th. Naughton, deep down and dirty there. A 2-run shot. He's got a dozen this year. He's got a dozen. He trails Barry Bonds by 50. We're tied at 4. Top 8 still tied. Fans want Bonds to go yard again. Not happening. He walks. Later in the inning, bases are loaded, 2 outs. John Vanderwall's pinch hitting. Big spot here for the Giants on the road. A lot more than just Barry Bonds race here. They need to get in this wild card and West race. They're out of the jam. Let's go to the 11th, and Bonds got another chance.
Here's the pitch. Swing, a line drive deep into right field. Going back, way back. This one is gone. A home run into the Colorado bullpen. It's 3 in the game for Barry Bonds.
61, 62, 63. You didn't see the JT Snow home run, which opened up the floodgates in the 11th, and that's one of the guys Bonds quickly credited afterwards. But for Barry, a huge, huge afternoon for the Giants. A very big win in Colorado. And think, Harold, he has 3 home runs in this game. He was robbed of a couple. Begins later this week. All right, so they began the day with 64 losses, same as Chicago. Sosa had a big day. We'll get to him shortly. Arizona's your leader in the West. They're taking on the Padres. Steve Finley's hitting the ball really hard and really far.
Well, they need Steve Finley. If they're going to win this thing outright, he's going to be a key man to do it. Mark
Grace, who was quoted in one of the newspapers in Arizona, is saying that Barry Bonds is the greatest baseball player that he'd ever seen. Grace lines one into right. Bubba travels fields in the relay throw him, and Batista beat it. Top 4, D'Angelo Jimenez is on first. Kotze flies out, or did he? Luis Gonzalez, look out, makes a good catch. Jay Bell, that's a heads-up play by Gonzalez, realizing that Bell will be able to throw it over to first.
Well, it's a situation where the runner is running. The catcher, as you would have seen, hopped up and watched Gonzalez get it back into the infield quick. His eyes are open. He's looking around, and Jay Bell understands the situation. Look at the target Mark Grace gives. That's why he's such a great first baseman. Tremendous play by Arizona. They're not going to make a lot of mistakes. That is a veteran ball club.
With one on, Damian Miller exits stage left. 2-run home run. The D-backs got a 5-0 lead. Miller's got a dozen home runs as well. All right, Bobby Witt, a no-hitter into the 5th. Last 2 starts, 5 1/3. Phil Nevin, ding-dong, pitch is dead. His 36th. It's 5-1 Arizona.
I think the Padres are tired of hearing about no-hitter. Every time you look up, they're getting no hit.
One of the best hitting teams in the game, too. Maggot into first. Oh, Mark Grace. Pretty play. Maybe a web gem. Arizona all over him. The final score here is 8-2. 5 players for the Diamondbacks come up with multiple hits, including Miller. Ball tonight, the Indians are card-carrying members of the Ben Bedore Club. They give up runs like they grow on trees, and they still win. Juan Gonzalez just leaving. 35th of the year, 3rd in 2 days. This ties this puppy up 2-2. Bottom 3, bases loaded, 2 outs. The Indians are down 5-2. Tribe pride. Hats off to Jim Thome. Just missing a grand slam, but 3 runs would score. Tied at 5. Thome sets a career high with 117 RBIs. Out in the 5th, 1 man down. The White Sox are up 8-7. This is a typical Indians game.
Well, one of the reasons that they played a lot better is Travis Fryman. He missed a large part of the game. Great play. You can see a little bit of the arm strength starting to come back, and when that happens, the bat just seems to work.
Ooh, Dave Roberts would score from 3rd. It's ruled a hit. Chris Singleton nearly had it, but it's 8-8. Fryman goes 2 for 4. Quick get to the bottom of the 9th, 8-8. Keep the folk. Try to shake off Saturday's meltdown. Kenny Lofton. Gone fishing. Next batter's Omar Vizquel. Oh, you kidding me? That's not going clear to anywhere but out of the yard. Omar Vizquel, a bus starter. Start the buffet going. And he slides in safely. Bob Wickman got the win, by the way. Each on a full count pitch, right back at you. Good play by the pitcher to start a 1-6-3 double play. Threat's over. Good throw. Pitcher to a covering shortstop on a double play is one of the most difficult throws, isn't it?
Well, if they talk about it prior to, it works out pretty good, but you're right, it's a very difficult play.
Look at Alex Gonzalez.
That's pretty difficult, too.
Damian Easley can get down there. From a web gem to a wet gem. HR, 2 hours and 8 minutes of mess. The outfield wall, it leaked. Bottom 7, though, it's all dry for Tony Clark. Hard onto the ground, 6-4-3, double play. A run comes in. It's 5-3 Toronto. Bottom 9, 6-3, 2-1, nobody out. Billy Koch facing Tony Clark. It's raining again. Dale Scott says forget about it.
Dale Scott was hoping that Oregon Ducks were on TV. He'd go in and watch the game, but they won yesterday against Utah, 24-10.
Clark 0 for 4, 6 left on base. Harold will be doing Sports Center. Pedro Martinez will not pitch the rest of the year. We'll talk about that in a second. Nick Johnson facing Nomo. They've been waiting for a long time for that.
They've been waiting for it, and he's been a big addition this half for them.
Yankees are up 2-0. Andy Pettit Pretty strong outing, Harold. He said he wanted to be a part of what the other 3 starters have done recently.
Well, we're going to talk about Andy here in a little bit. And it looked like today he really regained his cutter, and he threw a little defense on him. This was a tremendous play, knowing the situation, got the force at second.
Nomo's numbers the last 6 starts have not been very good, but he did pitch well here. Bernie goes down. He gets Tino chasing. Dave Justice. There's no parking in the visitor spot. You can't take the luggage out of your car. Call Marty Fife. Bottom 4, Nomo. Posada fishing.
See the hesitation? I mean, he mixes it up. He pauses a little extra. Gives the hitters a lot of trouble with timing.
That splitter goes down. It's impossible. The splitter stays up, and you'll see what happens. 6 Ks in a row for him. Pedro says, nice job. Yanks up 2-zip. Chris Steins. Alfonso Soriano. If Ichiro couldn't win the American League Rookie of the Year, it's a walk for this guy.
Yeah, he's tremendous. He's a shortstop playing second base. You saw the arm right there. Cheese!
Rolando Arrojo, meltdown.
Tino is on fire.
Yeah, he's basically said, we'll be back next year. Nick Johnson will be the left-handed bat off the bench. The Yankees lead at 6-1. They win it by a final score of 7-2. So you mentioned Tino's success. After 4 games, a chance to get back there in game 144. Matt Clement and the Fish trying to avoid a 4-game sweep. Desi Relaford get other ideas, but it's the big fish. Look at Cliffy Floyd laying a hook out there in a diving catch.
Well, you said it. And I love the slide, though. That's the key. Throw the body out there. Let's enjoy the ride.
Because he knew it had rained all day right up until game time. Then the skies cleared. You can see right there, it's a mess. Preston Wilson, though, makes the grab. Marlins allow 1 run in the 4th. Good job of hitting there by Mike Lowell, reaching out into right field. Floyd would score. Lowell stand-up double, 2-1 Fish. Out in the 8th, Braden Looper comes on, and he finds himself in some trouble.
Tough situation. He ends up walking Lawton here. And you're right, Carl. They put the pressure on him, and that was a big play because Charles Johnson came up with a big throw. You always look for your defense to bail you out if you're not throwing strikes. You see him continue to struggle. Walking
Relaford, Piazza. Dinks one in there, a single to the left. Relaford goes to 3rd. Could have been a big inning. Rick Doobie comes out, and we'll talk with Looper. Next batter, Shinjo. Nelson, not happening. 6-4-3 double play. Marlins, Looper get out of trouble thanks perhaps to that aggressive base running by the Mets. 4-2. Florida Marlins take this one, so they start after his 14th career win. That's a pretty good percentage, and that's filthy. Sexton looking on the outside corner. Later in the 2nd, 1st and 2nd, Luis Lopez, a ground ball. This Cayeno's playing 2nd. He got to get it over to 1st quickly. Bagwell to Lugo, and Hernandez is in a rundown between 1st and 2nd. Meantime, Burnitz is going to try to score from 3rd. Lugo chases him back to Castillo, and everybody at least is safe at 2nd and 3rd at that point.
Well, there comes a point in time of decision. You got to go ahead and get rid of the ball. This Cayeno knows that. And right here now, Bagwell is going to get the ball. Lugo, oh, well, we missed it. But you need your pitcher to pick you up when you mess up, and that's what makes this young man so dominant this season. He picked him up anyway. Through all the mess, he got the out.
Bagpipes. 2-0 Astros, 36 of the season for Bagwell. 2 batters later, it's Moises Salou with a man on 2nd. That's a smackdown. 4-0, 25th of the season for Alou, 200th home run of his career. Now in the 9th, it's 8-zip. Oswalt, Devo, whip it, baby. Complete game shutout for Oswalt. 9 innings, 7 hits, and HR a career high 12 Ks. He says, and then his catcher bat, he didn't have his best stuff.
Well,